2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yeah, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. You like that, didn't you? The opening hole, Rich, at East Lake is not an easy one, is it?
It is not. Second shot plays straight back up the hill, a green that tilts from back to front. Two bunkers on the opening of this green, right and left, pose all sorts of problems.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, ease up, Tiger. This putt is about 8 feet. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
That's a rock solid par right there.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, this looks pure. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Nicely done. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Big chance here. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Hey, that's a chance. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now that finds him in first place. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Well played, mate. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, MyCareer is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, two-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players. And that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Get in. That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Oh, good look at a birdie here. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Unreal display this week with that one.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Oh, so close. That's disappointing. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
That is absolutely spot on.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2. This one looking really good.
And down it goes for an eagle. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival, Brooke Henderson.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, well played.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation. The putt is underway.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. On the tee of a par 3. This one is right down the pipe. That's just inside the range. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
From about 100 yards.
This one is chewing fiber.
Outstanding approach shot. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
On a nice line.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Handy effort, that one. A look to get to 13 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
was a gallant attempt. Nine feet to the cup. I like the look of this. And down she goes. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, well played. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. This player's dialed in. What a shot.
Well, this is what you got to expect when you're coming up against a tour player. They put the pressure on.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. This one's going right at the pin here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Just not enough gas.
That will drive you bats.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
That's a tad upsetting. We've arrived at a par 4. But there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Time for the second shot at the 14th. Going with the 5-wood.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, well played.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here. This is on a great line.
Well done. Take the birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 14 under for the round. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. That was a beauty.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. The putt drops, and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room, out in front by a bunch.
It was on a good line. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake, and here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards, deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron. This should play. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Looking really good, this one. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Well, this should find the short grass. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
The short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, just missed. Oh, that's too bad. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Well struck. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. That's the right pace. Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup championship. They played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.